The angry Duke their fear discovered plain, by their pale looks and silence from each part, and as he moved was with just disdain, these words he said, and from his seat upstart. Unworthy life I judge that coward swain to hazard it even now that wants the heart, when this vile pagan, with his glorious boast, dishonors and defies Christ's sacred host. But let my camp sit still in peace and rest, and my life's hazard at their ease behold. Come bring me here my fairest arms and best. And they were brought sooner than could be told. But gentle Raymond in his aged breast, who had mature advice and counsel old, than whom in all the camp were none or few of greater might, before Godfredo drew, and gravely said, Ah, let it not betide on one man's hand to venture all this host. No private soldier thou art our guide. If thou miscarry, all our hope were lost. By thee must Babel fall in all her pride. Of our true faith thou art the prop and post. Rule with thy sceptre, conquer with thy word. Let others combat make with spear and sword. Let me this pagan's glorious pride assuage. These aged arms can yet their weapons use. Let others shun Bellona's dreadful rage. These silver locks shall not Raimondo excuse. Oh, that I were in prime of lusty age, like you that this adventure brave refuse, and dare not once lift up your coward eyes 'gainst him that you in Christ himself defies. Or as I was when all the lords of fame and German princes great stood by to view, in Conrad's court, the second of that name, when Leopold in single fight I slew. A greater praise I reaped by the same, so strong a foe in combat to subdue, than he should do who all alone should chase, or kill 1,000 of these pagans base. Within these arms had I that strength again, this boasting Paynim had not lived till now. Yet in this breast doth courage still remain, for age or years these members shall not bow. And if I be in this encounter slain, scot-free Argantes shall not scape, I vow. Give me mine arms, this battle shall with praise augment mine honour, got in younger days. The jolly Baron old thus bravely spake, his words are spurs to virtue. Every knight that seemed before to tremble and to quake, now talked bold, example hath such might. Each one the battle fierce would undertake, now strove they all who should begin the fight. Baldwin and Roger both would combat fain, Stephen, Guelpho, Gernier, and Gerard is twain. And Pyrrhus, who with help of Bohemon's sword proud Antioch by cunning sleight oppressed, the battle eke with many a lowly word. Ralph, Rosamond, and Eberard request, a Scotch, an Irish, and an English lord, whose lands the sea divides far from the rest, and for the fight did likewise humbly sue. Edward and his Gildippus, lovers true, but Raymond more than all the rest doth sue upon that pagan fierce to wreak his ire. Now wants he not of all his armours due, except his helm that shone like flaming fire. To whom Godfredo thus, O mirror true of antique worth, thy courage doth inspire new strength in us. Of Mars in thee doth shine the art, the honour, and the discipline. If 10 like thee of valour and of age among these legions I could haply find, I should the best of Babel's pride assuage, and spread our faith from Thule to furthest end. But now I pray thee calm thy valiant rage, reserve thyself till greater need us bind, and let the rest each one write down his name, and see whom fortune chooseth to his game. Or rather see whom God's high judgment taketh, to whom is chance and fate and fortune slave. Raymond his earnest suit not yet forsaketh, his name writ with the residue would he have. Godfrey himself in his bright helmet shaketh the scrolls with names of all the champions brave. They drew and read the first whereon they hit, wherein was Raymond, Earl of Toulouse, writ. His name with joy and mighty shouts they bless, the rest allow his choice and fortune praise. New vigour blushed through those looks of his. It seemed he now resumed his youthful days, like to a snake whose slough now new change it is, that shines like gold against the sunny rays. But Godfrey most approved his fortune high, and wished him honour, conquest, victory. Then from his side he took his noble brand, and giving it to Raymond, thus he spake. This is the sword wherewith in Saxon land the great Rubello battle used to make. From him I took it, fighting hand to hand, and took his life with it, and many a lake of blood with it I have shed since that day. With thee, God grant, it proves as happy may.